Fam, real quick, this video y'all about to watch, fam, I don't want to make this intro piece right here long, but after you hear the story, fam, I want to know from y'all in the comment section, do you think it's a good deal, bad deal? What would you have done in this case? If you were in this situation that my friend is in, you got to watch the video though, listen to the story. What would you do? And do you think it's a good or a bad deal? Let me know in the comment section, fam. Now let's get into the video, baby. Yes, is that your lot? I think it's him.
I took love off the money, put blood on the money. When you make it to the top, everybody money hunting.
Family. What's going on with y'all, baby? It's Fetty G with SSK Kennels, man. I'm praying all is well with y'all. Huh? Yeah. We in the office, baby. Hey, I wanted to come talk to y'all about something real quick, all right? So, I thought this information would be beneficial to some people. Fam, please, y'all, make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, fam. The channel is growing like a weed in the grass. So I want to say thank y'all for y'all love, y'all support. Really, seriously. I mean that, fam. Thank y'all so much, y'all. I really love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I value and honor y'all. So thank y'all so much for the prayers. People praying for me. That's crazy. Like, to me, it's like, wow, these people really rock with me like that. So thank y'all, man. I really appreciate y'all. I wanted to talk to y'all about this, fam. I was on the phone with one of my friends this morning from Miami. And he called me, man, Fed, bro, I need your help with something. I'm like, what's up? He like, man, this dude is selling this female, an adult female, but the dude wants $7,500 for the dog. I said, what? $7,500? He like, yeah. So the dog like 2 years old, never been bred before, right? But we know the guy who he buying the dog from. Good guy, honest dude, great dog too, good dog. So I'm like, he like, bro, I want to buy it, but that's a lot. And I'm like, do you got the money? He like, yeah, I got it. I'm like, well, if you got the money, I said, okay, let me ask you this question. If you spend it, will it hurt you? Or let's say over the next few months. He said, no, I'm straight. I said, well, next question I want to ask you is, well, I said, okay, if you spend the $7,500, you got the money to spend. It's not going to hurt you. So even if you don't get the money back over the next 6 to 8 months, will you be fine? He said, bro, I'm straight. Yeah. I said, all right. The next question I want to ask you is, how much do you sell your puppies for? And he said his puppies for $4,500. Flat across the board. That's it. It's a flying here, y'all. That's his price for all his puppies, right? Across the board, $4,500, males and females. So I said, bro, if it was me and I was in your shoes and from what you telling me, I would buy the dog. He like, bro, 75? I said, listen, if I buy this dog for $7,500, right? When I breed this dog, 2 puppies is gonna make my money back. 2 puppies is gonna make my money back. Not only make it back, but I'll be in the profit. $4,500 per pup. What's that? $9,000 off 2 puppies he'll make. Now, you already up $1,500 after selling 2 puppies. Everything after 2 puppies is profit. Is in the green. Not only that, you're going to breed this dog more than 1 time. Maybe twice, maybe 3 times. So I said, if it was me, bro, with your dogs that you have, 100%, it's a great deal. For some people, they might say $7,500. That's crazy. For me, it all depends on, it's an investment, fam. I invest in the stock market. And I always ask myself, if I put my money in this stock over the next couple of months or over the next year or 2, could I double my money? That's always my goal. Can I double my money? I also do sport betting, y'all. So my goal is always, could I double my money? In sporting betting, sometimes I 10 to 20x my money. in sport betting. So I'm always trying to say, can I double my money, y'all? Banks are giving 0.000 something percent on your money. That's pennies on the dollar. High yield savings account is maybe 4 to 6%, somewhere in there, you know, give or take. Maybe that's even too high. Maybe 3 to 5 or something like that. I can't remember right off the back of my head, right? If you can get 50% return on your money, it's a win. Most people just look at it, oh, I'm trying to get rich. Fam, no. Can you double your money? If I spend $7,500, can I make back $15,000? And if the answer is yes, it's a good investment. If I spend $5,000, if I put $5,000 into Apple, I remember, I give y'all a great example. My boy called me. Shout out to Jonathan. Shout out to Jonathan. He called me a few years ago when Apple did their stock split. And he like, yo, Fed, bro, Apple just did a stock split today. I said, all right, checked it out. Apple was currently at that time trading at about $100, $110, somewhere in there. So I was buying it. I'll buy a little bit. I'll buy a little bit. I'll buy a little bit. I ended up getting up to like 25 shares of Apple, right? Today, y'all, this is like whenever Apple did they stock split. Now, I've been doubled my money. I could have been sold it, but I'm holding Apple for the long run, right? Let's look at Apple right now. Apple is right now trading at $209. I bought it at, my average cost is $116 because I bought more. It fell and then it went back up and I was still buying. So my average cost is $116. It's at $209 right now, fam. That was a great investment for me, right? Same way with dogs, same way with sport betting, same way with real estate, same way with whatever investments I make, fam. Can I double my money? If I could double my money, it's a great buy. So for my man, to me, I'm like, bro, this is a great deal. You should do it, right? Yes, fam, we love the dogs and y'all can see it. Y'all can see the way I treat my dogs. You can see the way my dogs treat me, how happy they is when I'm around, right? At the end of the day, you get up and go to your job in the morning for a reason. Hell, I'm at work right now. All of us is trying to get money to provide for our family, right? Breeding dogs is the same, fam. People breed cows, people breed goats, people breed chickens, people breed rabbits, people breed horses. Lord, I wish I could get into the horse game because I seen a horse sale for like a couple $1 million. It's not because I want people out there to understand. It's not that, oh, we just out here using these dogs up. No, we really love these dogs and we love what we do. We're just blessed enough to be able to earn some money from it. Now, dog game, fam, ain't no game that you finna get rich and buy this mansion and a house in the hill and buy a Bentley. And maybe if it's people out there that's able to do that, shout out to them. But that's not the goal, is to say I'm going to just blow up and get rich off of dogs. No, the goal is to just say, hey, I'm making a living, doing something that I'm very passionate about and I love to do. And there's nothing wrong with that. So I always say, fam, to my man, I told him, I'm like, yo, you should buy that dog. So he is going to buy the dog. Either today, which is Tuesday, or Wednesday. Today is Tuesday, July 15th, 2025. So either the 15th or the 16th, he going to purchase the dog. There's a part of me that wants to tell him, bro, I'll go half with you on the dog. Let's go half on the dog together. And then we split the litter later down the line. So I don't know. I'm thinking about it. We'll see. I'll call him and see what's what. But to some people, that's like $7,500. Nah, I ain't doing that. But for me, it might be a good deal. For somebody else, it might be a horrible deal. For somebody else, they might be a phenomenal deal. It all just depends on the person. Everybody is a little different. So, one, shout out to my man for even trusting and believing in me and having enough, seeing me in that light to say, yo, let me call Fed and ask him what he think. Let me check in with Fed. I appreciate you, bro. It's like an honor to me for you to say, yo, out of everybody to call, you call me. Thank you, brother, for calling me. I love you, dude. And I think it's a great deal. I think he should do it. I would love to know from y'all, though, in the comment section, what would y'all do? Do you think it's a good deal? Do you think it's a bad deal? I really want to know from y'all, from the family, because he'll be reading the comments too. I really want to know from y'all, what would y'all do? What do you think? Is it a good deal? Is it a bad deal? Now, things could go wrong. Things could go great. It all depends on, do you see the glass half full or do you see it half empty? You know what I mean? Because some people look at something and say that's a pile of shh. And some people say that's a pile of gold. Both parties are right. It just depends on, can you twerkulate it? Huh? How you twerkulate it is really what it is. Can you twerkulate that thing and make it do what it do? Can you make it come back? You feel me? So, fam, again, I want to know from y'all, because what I think is important, what he does is super important. But what y'all think is much more important. So, fam, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And I'm going to see y'all in the next one, because y'all finna get another video from me today. I love y'all, and I'm out of here, baby.